If you see this sign in your aquarium, your fish is in danger. What's up my aquatic friends, Raja here, and this is Taj Mahal Aquatics. If you see this sign in your aquarium, you better act fast because your fish's health is under a threat. Why do I say so? Because if your aquarium has these signs that I'm about to show you, your aquarium is low on oxygen. Just like us, your fish needs oxygen to live. And if the water they live in has a low oxygen level, the result could be catastrophic. And in this video, I'm gonna show you some signs of a low level of oxygen, plus some ways on how to handle it. So you can notice if your aquarium water oxygen level is low, plus dealing with the low oxygen problems. So how do you know if your aquarium oxygen level is low? Let's dive in to find out. So, how do you know if your aquarium has low oxygen levels? There are some signs that tell you that your aquarium has a low oxygen level. If you ever see this sign, then your aquarium oxygen level is low. So Raja, what are the signs are you talking about? The first sign of low oxygen level in your aquarium is when your fish always stays on the surface of the water and constantly gasps. If you find your fish always stays on the surface and constantly gasps, your fish under threat because the oxygen level in the water is really low. Related to the first sign, the second sign of low oxygen level is that the fish is staying near the filter or air stone. Apart from staying on the surface, your fish may also stay close to the area where the water gets the most agitation. In this case, it could be the filter or air stone. If you also see this sign on your fish, you should be aware. Another sign of low oxygen level is when your fish's gill movement is far from normal. And what I mean by this is that the gill movement is more rapid than usual. If you find your fish has a much more rapid gill movement than usual, then you should also be aware. Also related to the previous sign, another sign of low oxygen level is your fish has a more labored breathing. If you also see this sign on your fish, it's also a sign that your aquarium oxygen level is low. The fifth sign that your aquarium has a low oxygen level is when your fish acts more lethargic. They might be more sluggish and less active than usual. And if this happens to your fish, then you should be aware of your aquarium oxygen level. And the last sign of low oxygen level in your aquarium is when your fish is no longer interested in food. If you try to feed them and they are barely interested in the food that you give them, then your fish seriously needs help. And those are the signs of low oxygen level in your aquarium. And if you see these signs in your aquarium, then you should be aware of your aquarium oxygen level. But why does your aquarium has a low oxygen level? So, why does your aquarium have a low oxygen level? Well, there are a few reasons why your aquarium have a low oxygen level. Number 1 is you overstock your aquarium. I know that the most fun part of this hobby is buying a new fish, but if you are not careful with the aquarium maximum stocking, the result causes more trouble, as more fish equals to more waste and more oxygen. Reason number 2 is lack of water surface agitation. Water movement is very crucial for water oxygenation in your aquarium. And if the agitation is low, barely any oxygen exchange happens there. Reason number 3 is bad filtration. If the filtration system is bad, how would the filter be able to circulate the aquarium? Bad filtration will lead to bad water circulation, and that's another reason why your aquarium oxygen level is low. Reason number 4 your aquarium oxygen level is low is waste buildup. If there's any organic waste buildup, those buildups will consume oxygen to break down, and with more waste buildup, less oxygen for your fish. And the last reason your aquarium has a low oxygen level is your water temperature is too high. Remember this rule: higher the water temperature, less the oxygen level. If you set your aquarium water temperature too high, then there will be less oxygen for your fish. And those are all of the reasons why your aquarium oxygen level is low. And if you find that your aquarium oxygen level is low, those are the reasons why. But Raja, is there a way to fix my aquarium oxygen level? So now you know all of the signs and reasons why your aquarium has a low oxygen level. Now let's take a look at the emergency actions you can take when you find your aquarium oxygen level is low. The first thing you need to do if you find your aquarium oxygen level is low is to do immediate aeration. There are many ways you can do this immediate aeration. One of them is to use a battery-powered air pump to allow more oxygenation to happen. But if you have no air pump, you could also manually aerate your water by pouring water from a height. Use a small bucket or a jug and pour the water from a height to allow more oxygenation to happen. The second emergency actions you can do is to do water change. If the aquarium oxygen level is low, you may need to do water change. Water change will allow well-oxygenated water to enter your aquarium to fix your aquarium oxygen problems. And lastly, reduce the feeding on your fish. To minimize waste production, you may need to feed your fish less. So there will be more oxygen for your fish, and none of that oxygen going to the waste breakdown. After we take a look at the emergency actions you can do to save your aquarium from low oxygen level, now let's take a look at how you can improve your aquarium oxygenation. There are a few things you can try to improve your aquarium oxygenation, which I'm gonna show you right now. Number 1, you can improve your filtration system. A filtration system is the heart of every aquarium. And if you have a filtration that is not adequate, you may now improve your filtration for better circulation and oxygenation. The second thing you can try is to improve your aquarium aeration. You could either use an air pump or a wave maker to improve aeration on your aquarium. And if you are choosing an air pump, I would suggest you to use an air pump with built-in battery, as it can still oxygenate your aquarium despite in a power outage. Another thing you could do to increase oxygenation is to adjust your stocking. Remember, more fish, more oxygen. So if your aquarium was overstocked, you may now adjust it. Either you move the fish to another aquarium or give it to someone else. And the last thing you could do to increase oxygen level is by lowering your water temperature. If you keep your water temperature too high, there will be less oxygen for your fish, so lower the temperature down to the temperature your fish desire. Before I close the video, let's take a look at what you need to do to maintain your aquarium oxygen level. There are 3 things you can do to maintain good oxygen level in your aquarium. All of these 3 things are easy to do and you can try it yourself. The first one is obviously regular maintenance. This regular maintenance is not just about water change, but also cleaning up any waste buildup in aquarium substrate. And following up from the regular maintenance, The second thing you can do to maintain good oxygenation in your aquarium water is by checking every essential equipment, like checking on the filter and aeration system to make sure everything runs perfectly so it can fully oxygenate your aquarium. And the last thing you can do is monitor your water temperature. You don't want to make your water temperature too high, because like I said before, higher the temperature, less oxygen in the water. So maintain your water temperature based on your fish's desire to ensure good water oxygenation. So there you have it. Those are the signs of low oxygen levels in your aquarium and ways to save it. Like us, our fish needs oxygen to live too, and maintaining good water oxygenation is a must. And in this video, I've already shown you not only the signs and ways to save your aquarium, but also ways to increase and maintain good oxygen levels in your aquarium. So, if something like this happens to your aquarium, you already know how to save it and also improve it. So that's a wrap for this video, and have you experienced low oxygen levels in your aquarium? Let me know in the comment section below. And make sure you smash the like button if you like this video, and share this video to your friends that are facing low oxygen problems in their aquarium. And if you want to see more cool fish content from this channel, make sure to subscribe because there will be more to come. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you in another video.